Hello and welcome everybody to our short interview series. Today, Vanessa Young is here to talk about her study researching on Chinese tourists while shopping abroad. Vanessa, welcome to the studio.
Thank you, Marcus.
Very good. So, let me start with the first question. I would like to know, how important is luxury for Chinese?
When I do my research, I have do some industrial research background, for some of the industrial reports telling us that Chinese, they enjoy to shopping overseas. They usually have quite much of the budgets to spend on the luxury shoppings, and they really want to buy some luxury brands product to back to their home while they're traveling. And on the other hand, we find that it is not surprised to see some of the newspaper from some destinations, they report that Chinese is a big spender. They have been shopping and queuing up all the time and shopping some luxury goods. While doing the literature research, we also find that recent decades, there are quite a number of scholars have been conduct the research about the Chinese, telling us their shopping characteristics, such as, in fact, the emerging market like China is emerging right now, and everyone wants to know about their characteristics, such as they would like to shopping in overseas, and also because of face, because they think that the shopping in overseas, and also they can bring back the luxury products to their friends, to the relative, is a kind of giving the gift to their in-group members or the relative. And on the other hand, in the literature also telling us that the price sensitivities is applied in the new generation. It could be possible because their income is just increasing right now, and also they have relatively small budgets to shop because of the income levels. But on the other hand, like different levels of Chinese, like for example age, the younger one, they have different seeking of luxury shoppings, and also the older generations.
Talking about Asians and putting the Westerners in relation, let's say, how does this be different to Westerners?
As mentioned earlier, the typical luxury markets we see as US or like Europeans, like as early as like 1970, the journals talk about the American style, and they focus a lot of the hotel sectors. Like Westerner, they usually have quite much of budgets on spending on the hotel. They enjoy to stay at the luxury brands like St. Regis, Grand Hyatt. They have high amounts to enjoy a champagne in Michelin's restaurant. Compared to Chinese, in Chinese, we barely can see they spend a lot of money on their luxuries staying in hotel, but they spend a lot of budgets on shoppings. And on the other hand but however, we find also the Chinese, they're now seeking another level, like a luxury traveling mode, like sitting at first class, business class, etc. But however, in Westerner, they focus more on the hotel staying, luxury brands, but on the other hand, Chinese is more focused on luxury shopping.
Okay. Sounds very interesting and very different.
Yeah, true, because they have the different preferences on luxury value for sure.
So Vanessa, leading to the third question, I would like to know about the luxury and the place, because you were researching on luxury shopping, Chinese, and how they do shopping in foreign places or tourism destinations.
In fact, tourist destinations is play an essential role to a tourist. For example, in my study, when I do an in-depth interview with the Chinese, especially the Chinese from Southern part, when they recall about their luxury shopping, they often comments about, oh, I recall my childhood memory, my past memory, or even from the news from their parents. They understand that the shopping in some destinations can buy some authentic products. Because we have to acknowledge that in China, the counterfeit issues is quite serious. Even they buy Louis Vuitton bags in Louis Vuitton retail shops, they think also, is that real? This is counterfeit problems to their mindset. So it means, in another way, they think that if they buy the Louis Vuitton in France, they also enjoy the shopping experience buying a real product. On the other hand, they enjoy to talk with the sales in the France area or even in Hong Kong when they come, because they think that they can get the authentic idea, knowledge, what is that product from, because the sales will explain to them, which is on their value compared to their hometown shopping. And on the other hand, that they also stereotype some destinations. For example, as mentioned, like France, they typically think about, and when I go long haul, when they do their shoppings, they have to go for some destination to buy for their luxury brands. Of course, Hong Kong is a typical shop haul area for them, and they would like to come for Hong Kong for shopping luxury. But interestingly, currently, quite some of the Chinese, they also comment about Japan is a new market that they would like to know about and shop over there, because they believe like Hong Kong, Japan, this is a kind of trendy area. They can buy the new items, unique items compared to their hometown.
Okay, great. So we have lots of industry professionals in our MicroMaster from all sectors and industries. So therefore, my question, and this is the last question, maybe it's interesting to know what can the industry learn from this research?
During my in-depth interview with the Chinese, I actually counted four key areas: Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, Shenzhen. They're all big tier city. They come up with a concept. They all come up saying that, oh, when I buy luxury, I would like to have a natural feelings, ordinary feelings. They would like to know key, but in another way, they would like to show this is a luxury brand. Because we have to understand that Chinese, we are very heavy on collectivisms, Confucianisms. This is something that they would like to know key and know profile on their buying behavior. Like, for example, recently, Chanel, they have a series of promotions telling that using a Chanel brand, in fact, they can give a natural feelings. Industry already acknowledged that Chinese already an emerging market. They would like to use luxury brand, but in a low profile way. But in another way, we can show this is a luxury brand. This is some idea, new idea, or something that I would like to share with the industry, because this is very particular. Like originally we think Chinese, they want to show off. In fact, they have been emerging right now and changing their preferences. They would like to low-key, but they seek for a luxury brand shopping, and they also want to have a high quality, premium, superior experience as well.
Vanessa, thank you very much. Very valuable insights. Thanks for being here, and thank you very much for watching.
Thank you.